Have you ever wondered if the foods you consider healthy could actually be hiding something dangerous? If you're over 60, this question could be crucial for your health. It's common to hear advice about cutting back on sugar, but what if I told you that there's a carbohydrate that might be even more harmful than sugar itself? This isn't just a small concern. It's something that could significantly affect your well-being and quality of life. Fortunately, the good news is that by the end of this video, you will have the knowledge to protect yourself from this hidden danger. Today, we will delve deep into a surprising ingredient that lurks in many foods labeled as healthy, low-fat, or even sugar-free. You might think you're making smart choices for your diet, but many of these so-called healthy foods contain industrial starch, also known as modified starch or maltodextrin. This ingredient is not just a harmless additive. It can spike your blood sugar faster than regular sugar, contribute to inflammation, and even harm your gut health. In this video, we'll explore the truth about industrial starch and why it's crucial for you to understand what it really is and how it affects your body. We'll uncover the ways it can hide in everyday foods, the potential damage it can cause to your blood sugar, gut, and heart, and most importantly, we'll discuss simple strategies to protect yourself and make smarter food choices. Isn't it alarming to think that something as common as a food additive could be undermining our health? But I assure you, this isn't just fear-mongering. This is about empowering you with knowledge. You deserve to know what's in your food and how it can impact your health as you age. Before we get started, I want to encourage you to subscribe, turn on notifications, and like this video right now. By doing so, you ensure that you won't miss any of our valuable content that can help you lead a healthier, more fulfilling life. Now, let's jump into the heart of our discussion. What is industrial starch? At its core, industrial starch is a carbohydrate derived from plants, specifically grains or tubers. It is processed and modified to enhance its properties, making it a popular ingredient in many processed foods. What's alarming is that many people are unaware of how prevalent it is in their diets. If we take a closer look at the labels of the foods we eat, we might be surprised to find it lurking in places we least expect. Imagine this. You pick up a box of healthy granola bars, thinking you're making a nutritious choice. But when you read the ingredients, you find modified starch listed among the first few ingredients. This is where the danger lies. While many of us have been conditioned to think that sugar is the primary enemy, industrial starch can have an even more detrimental effect on our bodies. What I have learned in my experience is that industrial starch can cause rapid spikes in blood sugar levels. You may think that a sugar-free product is a safe choice, but the reality is that these starches can trigger the very same insulin responses that sugar does. For seniors, this is particularly concerning as our bodies may not respond to blood sugar fluctuations as effectively as they used to. This can lead to a range of issues, from fatigue to increased cravings for more carbohydrates, creating a vicious cycle. Moreover, the inflammation caused by these hidden starches can have long-term consequences. Chronic inflammation is linked to numerous health problems, including heart disease, diabetes, and even cognitive decline. It's alarming to think that a seemingly harmless ingredient could be contributing to conditions that many seniors face daily. Another critical aspect to consider is how industrial starch affects gut health. Our gut is often referred to as our second brain, and it plays a vital role in our overall health. The presence of industrial starch can disrupt the delicate balance of our gut microbiome, leading to digestive issues, impaired immunity, and even mood disturbances. This is something we should all be concerned about, as gut health is foundational to our well-being. So, where can we find these hidden dangers? You might be surprised at the answer. Industrial starch can be found in everyday foods, including sauces, dressings, snack foods, and even some seemingly benign products like yogurt and smoothies. It's often used as a thickening agent or to improve texture, making it a go-to for manufacturers looking to enhance the appeal of their products. Armed with this knowledge, you can start to make more informed decisions about what you eat. It's essential to read labels carefully and be aware of what you're putting into your body. While it's easy to trust marketing claims on packaging, I encourage you to dig deeper. Look for those hidden ingredients that could be compromising your health. In the next part of this video, I will share practical tips on how to avoid these hidden starches and what alternatives you can incorporate into your diet. Together, we can take steps to safeguard our health and make choices that support our well-being as we age. Remember, knowledge is power, and by understanding what's in our food, we can reclaim our health and vitality. Stay tuned as we continue to explore this important topic and empower you with the tools to live your best life. Let's continue our exploration of the hidden dangers associated with industrial starch, a carbohydrate that many of us may not fully understand. The more we learn about its impact on our health, the better equipped we become to make informed choices. It's crucial to recognize that while we may be focusing on sugar reduction, another threat could be silently undermining our health and well-being. As we delve deeper, it's important to understand the specific foods where industrial starch is most commonly found. It often masquerades in products that we might consider staples in a healthy diet. For instance, many prepackaged sauces and gravies contain modified starches to create a pleasing texture and appearance. This means that a seemingly healthy meal can quickly become a source of hidden carbohydrates that could lead to health issues down the line. I want to share a personal story that highlights the prevalence of industrial starch. A friend of mine, who is in her 60s, decided to switch to a healthier diet to manage her weight and blood sugar levels. She began purchasing low-fat dressings and sugar-free snacks, believing she was making the right choices. However, after a few months, she noticed that her energy levels were plummeting and her blood sugar readings were higher than before. It turned out that many of the products she was consuming contained industrial starch, which was contributing to those spikes in her blood sugar. This experience underlines the need for awareness. We often trust labels and marketing claims without realizing that these hidden ingredients can have a significant impact on our health. It's not just about the calories or the sugar content. It's about understanding the full picture of what we are consuming. Now, let's discuss how industrial starch can impact our bodies in more detail. When we consume foods high in industrial starch, our bodies quickly break these carbohydrates down into glucose. This leads to a rapid increase in blood sugar levels. For seniors, who may already be dealing with insulin sensitivity, this can be particularly problematic. It can result in what's known as a blood sugar crash, where you may feel suddenly fatigued, irritable, or even hungry again shortly after eating. This cycle can promote overeating and unhealthy snacking, which can be detrimental to your overall health. Inflammation is another significant concern. Chronic inflammation can be a silent killer, contributing to a wide range of health issues, including arthritis, heart disease, and cognitive decline. The consumption of industrial starch can exacerbate this condition, leading to increased levels of inflammatory markers in the body. This is particularly troubling for seniors, as the natural aging process can already increase inflammation levels. One of the most important aspects of our health is the gut microbiome, which is heavily influenced by our diet. Industrial starch can disrupt the balance of good bacteria in the gut, leading to digestive issues and a host of other problems. A healthy gut is essential for proper digestion, nutrient absorption, and even mood regulation. By allowing industrial starch to sneak into our diets, we may be unwittingly sabotaging our gut health and, by extension, our overall well-being. As we move forward, let's talk about how to identify and avoid these hidden dangers. First, I encourage you to become a vigilant label reader. When shopping for food, take the time to read the ingredient list. Look for terms like modified starch, maltodextrin, and other related names. You might be surprised at how many products contain these ingredients. Even items you might consider healthy, like certain yogurts, soups, and snack bars, can have significant amounts of industrial starch. Next, consider making more meals from scratch. This allows you to control what goes into your food and avoid unnecessary additives. Cooking at home can be a rewarding experience and a great way to ensure you're eating wholesome ingredients. You can use natural thickeners like pureed vegetables or even cornstarch in moderation, which can be a safer option compared to industrial starch. Another practical tip is to opt for whole foods whenever possible. Fresh fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and lean proteins should make up the bulk of your diet. These foods are less likely to contain hidden starches and are packed with essential nutrients that support your health as you age. When planning your meals, think about incorporating a variety of colors and textures, which can make your meals not only healthier, but also more enjoyable. For those times when you do purchase processed foods, look for brands that prioritize transparency. Some companies are now committed to using simple, recognizable ingredients and avoid the use of industrial starch. It may take a little extra effort to find these brands, but your health is worth it. It's also important to be mindful of portion sizes. Sometimes, even when we choose the right foods, we can overeat without realizing it. Listening to your body's hunger cues and eating mindfully can go a long way in maintaining a healthy balance. As we continue to navigate these dietary choices, I want you to remember that small changes can lead to significant improvements. It's not about perfection, but about progress. Every step you take towards understanding your food and making better choices can have a positive impact on your health. In the next part of our video, we will delve even deeper into the science behind industrial starch, exploring how it's made and why it's so prevalent in our diets. We'll also discuss specific strategies to help you rebuild healthier eating habits and restore balance to your diet. Your journey towards better health is just beginning, and I'm excited to share more insights that can empower you to live a vibrant and fulfilling life. Stay tuned, as there's so much more to uncover, and together we can take the necessary steps to protect our health and well-being. As we delve into the final part of our discussion on the hidden dangers of industrial starch, let's summarize the key points we've covered and explore actionable strategies to help you navigate these challenges in your diet. It's essential to empower ourselves with knowledge, as that is the first step towards making healthier choices that can significantly impact our well-being. Firstly, we've established that industrial starch is a prevalent ingredient in many foods marketed as healthy. This type of carbohydrate can lead to rapid spikes in blood sugar levels, which is particularly concerning for seniors who may already be facing issues with insulin sensitivity. Understanding how industrial starch operates in the body can help us make informed decisions about what we consume. Remember, it's not just about reducing sugar. It's also critical to be aware of these hidden carbohydrates that can cause similar, if not greater, harm. In my experience, one of the most effective ways to combat the negative effects of industrial starch is to become a conscious consumer. This means engaging with food labels more critically. When you're shopping, make it a habit to scrutinize ingredient lists. Look for any mention of modified starch or maltodextrin. You might be surprised by the number of products that contain these additives. Even items that claim to be low-fat or sugar-free can harbor these hidden dangers. Furthermore, I want to emphasize the importance of cooking more meals at home. Preparing your own food not only gives you control over what you're eating, but can also be a fun and rewarding experience. When you cook from scratch, you can choose wholesome ingredients and avoid unnecessary additives. For thickening sauces or soups, consider natural alternatives like pureed vegetables or even small amounts of cornstarch. These options can provide the texture you desire without the health risks associated with industrial starch. Incorporating whole foods into your diet is another vital strategy. Fresh fruits and vegetables, whole grains, lean proteins, and healthy fats should form the foundation of your meals. Whole foods are generally free from hidden starches and offer a wealth of nutrients that support your overall health as you age. Aim to fill your plate with a variety of colors and textures, which not only makes your meals visually appealing, but also ensures you're getting a broad spectrum of vitamins and minerals. As you navigate the grocery aisles, prioritize brands that commit to transparency. Some companies are shifting towards clearer labeling practices and are dedicated to using simple, recognizable ingredients. While it may take extra time to identify these brands, the effort is worthwhile for your health. Mindfulness in eating is another crucial aspect to consider. Even when we choose healthier foods, portion control plays a significant role in maintaining a balanced diet. I encourage you to listen to your body's hunger cues. Eating mindfully can help prevent overeating and support better digestion, leading to an overall improved relationship with food. In summary, we have explored the dangers of industrial starch and its prevalence in our diets. It's clear that while we focus on sugar reduction, we must also address the impact of these hidden carbohydrates. By becoming vigilant about food labels, prioritizing whole foods, cooking at home, and being mindful of our portions, we can take significant steps towards protecting our health. As we conclude this enlightening journey through the world of carbohydrates, I urge you to take action. Isolate those habits that may be contributing to unhealthy eating patterns and make small, sustainable changes in your daily routine. You have the power to reshape your diet and enhance your well-being. If you found this information beneficial, I invite you to subscribe to our channel, turn on the notification bell, and like this video for more weekly health tips. Your engagement helps us continue to provide valuable content tailored for your health journey. And if you truly found this video helpful, consider showing your support with a super thanks below. Your contributions allow us to create even more valuable resources to empower you and others on their path to healthier living.